Today we are going to install the new DRT Motorsports RZR 2025 Plus Pro Series Fender Kit. These fenders fit the 2025 Plus Polaris RZR Pro Series, all models. Install time is around 45 to 60 minutes. Can be installed by yourself with a difficulty level of intermediate. You will need this list of tools to complete the installation. So, gather the tools, and let's install. Today we are going to install front and rear fenders on this 2025 Pro R. It's not difficult, so let's jump in. Let's start by grabbing one side of the front fenders and install the vent grille. Now, there are two ways you can install these grills. You can mount them on the outside or inside of the fender. For this install, we will install them on the outside. Set the grille in place, align the holes, and drop in the supplied 3mm Allen bolts, thread on the backing nuts, and tighten them down with an 8mm wrench on the backing nut. Next, by setting the fender in place, you will see that we have to remove these 5 factory T40 Torx bolts. After you remove them, set the fender in place, align the holes, and reinstall the 5 bolts, and tighten down. Now, there are 4 holes that you will need to drill out with a 1/4 inch drill bit. These holes get plastic push pins installed. So let's drill out these holes. When you drill these holes, push in on the fender to make a tight fit against the bodywork. Next, install the push pins into the fender, snap them in place, and your front fender is complete. Now, set the grille in place, just as you did with the front fender, align the holes, and drop in the supplied 3mm Allen bolts, thread on the backing nuts, and tighten them down with an 8mm wrench on the backing nut. Next, before you set the fender in place, you need to remove these two factory T40 Torx bolts. Now, set the fender in place on the bodywork, and reinstall the two factory Torx bolts, and tighten down. Next, these three front mounting holes get push pins. So, drill these out with the 1/4 inch drill bit, install the push pins, and snap them into place. Now, these next 5 holes need to be drilled out with a 3/16 inch bit. So let's drill these out. When you go to drill these holes, push in on the fender, so it is tight against the bodywork. Then install the 3mm Allen bolts,